if they're going to have another beginning. Like I heard there was only 5 chapters. I googled it. That last video was only 32 minutes long, but I wanted to have a separate video for the ending. So give me a second for the live to pop up so I can get it all together. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 hours of gameplay so far. So probably about 12, 13 hours of gameplay. How I titled the videos: What's Wrong? What Now? People Lie. How Strange. I Can Do This. Anger Issues. Don't Give Up. Not So Fun. I Can't Do This. Feeling Troubled. So Confused. I'm Not Broken. And The End. What Now? I should have named this episode I'm Fixed. What Now? What Now? Oh, excuse me. I'm picking a title for the video. Anyways, let's go and get this over with so I can go to bed because it's like 2:30. I think I should call this The End. Okay, let's read our text like we always do.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Due to recent events, the Black Lantern will be remaining closed to regular basis until further notice. The poster has disabled replies.
It never ends.
A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum. State police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in this case, and as such, management of the account has been handed over to another deputy. While we acknowledge that Deputy Pike has come to occupy a special role in the Haven Springs community, we urge you to direct all inquiries through official channels. I just don't understand how all this could happen under your noses. What's going on? This is not acceptable. Not at all. Nothing but respect for our boys in blue. They're technically in beige. Who danced to Typhoon's tune? There's no way the cops didn't know. There's something they're not telling us. Follow the money. Drop your tinfoil, you loon. Hello, neighbor. Thank you for making last night's Spring Festival such a resounding success. Now comes another annual tradition, cleaning up after ourselves. I'll need a few volunteers to help me spruce up the park in the wake of last night's festivities. Work begins as soon as today's council meeting concludes. Drop your name in the hat. Sure, why not? I'm down. We're hungover, but Jesse and I might be recovered by the afternoon. Tentative, yes? Take care of you first. But if you're feeling up for it, then I'd love to have you both. Gotta open the bar, so sorry, darling. Oh, poof. The Black Lantern will not be open for lunch today on account of the town council vote. We'll see you for happy hour. Yes on jobs. Yes on prosperity. Yes on expansion. You do realize that expanding mining operations outside of Haven is a temporary fix, right? That's not even considering the environmental impact. Do you have any proof? What do you want, a bibliography? I don't have citations and are ready for this. I encountered someone who isn't willing to accept the truth. That's what I thought.
I'm so sorry I worried you all.
Hey, anybody seen Alex today? We agreed to meet up last night, but then she ghosted. Super not like her. Kind of freaking out. Oh no, have you contacted Jason? Called his cell. No response. I'll try 911 next. That's troubling. Haven't seen her. Keep me posted, will you?
I bet Steph wishes she could reword that. But it's pretty funny.
Hello, as many of you know, I'm a freelancer for the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm writing an article about this ever incredible evening performing at the Spring Festival, but I can't trace down the band's name. Anybody know? Hey man, so we aren't like a band as such, so we don't really have a name yet. Hey, no worries. Can I get your names for the article? I'm Steph Gingrich, the brains of the operation. My muscles, Alex. LOL, she's gonna die when she sees this. What a wonderful spring festival. Thanks to everyone who made it such a beautiful celebration. Now spill the beans. Who's got a rose? I know someone who might have gotten one. Wink face. I think I might know someone who got one as well. Wink, wink, wink. Hang in there, dude. Can we brag for someone else? I don't see why not, as long as that someone has given their permission. Hey, Steph. Do I have permission to brag about the rose you got last night from your crush? Oh, come on, man. And that's it for texts. Hold on. SMSs. We have a lot of them. Steph and Ryan. Steph. Rock time. Alex. Please pick up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make sure you're safe. Call us. Alex? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. Alex, Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your side of the story, ongoing on Typhoon's coverage. When's a good time I can call you over the phone? Sorry, not doing any media. Getting a lot of requests. Where did you learn that your father lived in Haven Springs and worked with Jed Lucan? How did you feel to learn that Jed Lucan was responsible for the mining accident that killed your father? Why do you think Jed Lucan confessed to his crimes? This caller has been blocked. You will no longer receive messages from their number. Ethan. That's the first page. Dad knows what's up. Live action role playing is awesome. That's awesome. Ethan, you look awesome and great. Thanks. Charlotte, you were right. LOL. Hold on. You needed me. The one woman who should have believed you above everyone else, and I failed you. Charlotte, it's okay. Just take care of yourself and Ethan. Charlotte? Thank you, Ducky. You were wonderful. Dear Alex, you've been through an awful lot these past few weeks, but your resilience and courage continues to astound me. I have no doubt that you will weather this affront against your person with the same grace as you demonstrated to me during your lovely dance at the Spring Festival. A moment I will not soon forget. So, please, remember that we are here for you. Sincerely, Reginald McAllister III. I know, and I appreciate you sticking up for me, Ducky. Mac. Easier said than done. Hey, Shin. Didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I imagined you'd be. Now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, though, really. Thanks, Mac. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years. And it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied. Dad lied. But worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of me, I didn't believe it. I believed him over you, and I'm so sorry. And I hope one day you forgive me. Steph, thank you for having my back. It meant so much. Call me if you need anything. You're incredible no matter what they say. Thank you. Of course. How could I not? After everything. Love. Jessica. Hello, Alex. This is Jessica Martinez from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sure to contact you out of the blue, and I'm sorry about it. I know you've been through a lot, but we're working on a story about the Typhon controversy, and I'd sure love to speak with you either on or off record about your experiences. I'm not really comfortable talking about this right now. Your comfort would be my top priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind, and thank you for your time, and stay safe. Thank you. And that's all the text messages. Okay, so in my journal is nothing new. Memories. Foam, old paper, pressed rose, keys, guitar strings, nothing new. That's it. Let's get to the story. Oh wait, there was nothing about Jed? I thought for sure there'd be something for Jed. After all, he's a dirty liar. Nope, though. Foosball. Kicked her butt almost.
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations.
Abolish devil.
Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections,
Abolish devil.
of the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right.
Be more nicer. Man, these scars ain't gonna never go away.
Yeah.
I could write a song
the
about
silence
that.
is worse. I need to get some air.
Hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown to applicants who with previous retail broadcast experience. Fill out an application on our website. We'll be conducting interviews next week. Dope! Okay, so I'm deaf if you're hiring 16-year-olds into this. But, is there like a sudden opening? Who's left? Nobody just yet. But to be honest, I'm kind of eyeing the exits. Looking for new advertisers, smiley face. Ah, jeez. I miss you. Back at you, kiddo.
Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Hello, friends. I've decided to open back up to commissions. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been my favorite method. So please get in touch if you want a portrait. I try to keep my rates reasonable, and I offer a discount for first-time commissions. Awesome news! Should we call the shop? That works fine, smiley face.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhoon Mining would like to express our gratitude toward Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued a statement which is available for you to read on our website. This poster has disabled replies. They just couldn't leave it like it was.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop.
Hey Haven. Okay, SMS from Ethan. Oh my goodness, what happened? You weren't gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday? I'm so glad you're safe. Hey, thanks buddy, me too. Is your mom okay? I'm worried about her. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. A lot less weird than you think. She's very lucky to have you. Jed Alex, question marks. I got good at describing other people's emotions in this book. Even new emotions, complicated ones. I could push through the mystery, find the words. But I don't know if I can do that here. I know that something in me resonated with something in Jed, each hooking into the other, drawing us together. I saw it in him, and it was like walking into a house you used to live in, seeing what someone else has done to it. Blazing self-hatred so bright you can't let yourself look at it. Sure knowledge that you spread rot everything you touch. The rigid feeling of the role, the routine, the likes, your memories, and you regurgitate it to keep yourself from succumbing to the pull and looking at the truth. I don't regret what I did to Jed. He is a monster, no matter what was inside of him, and monsters deserve to be taken down. But now, in the smoldering aftermath, I find myself wondering if all of this is what I deserve. Because while the monster is gone, the hatred is still here. I feel it. A flame in heart, angrily lashing around for more to burn. Maybe it is part of me now. Jed's final scar, and the only one that will never heal. Fill your hands with grains of sand. In the rocks you see the clocks. Though I could hunt, I could be brave. Nothing can save you, nothing to save. Of times that pass, the good, the bad, your life is the life you'll wish you never had. Flowing through my mind, the good and bad.
Berlin does sound pretty good right about now.
A baller, devil, get on somewhere. Don't feel like dealing with you, frick off.
Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what? I felt very close to Ducky after our dance. I guess he felt the same way. They say I was powered by adrenaline that whole morning. Now I'm mostly powered by extra strength Advil. And these. Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Frick off, dude. I'm sick of you. Going on. Just hours after a defiant press conference in which he vowed to see his company through the choppy waters ahead, Dennis Walker had resigned as CEO and chairman of Typhon Inc. Meanwhile, shares of the global mining concern, once top 5 in sector, have nearly halved from 48 million to 28, with no bottom in sight. It all stems from a series of shocking allegations and confessions tied to operations on Western Colorado, where Regional Operations Coordinator Diane Jacobs and former mining team leader Jed Lucken were arrested for...
I'm pretty sure my voice was already heard by everyone who needed to hear it.
Alex, I trust you've received my other messages and voicemails. I am asking for minutes of your time. We got to print at 8. Please, let me hear your voice be heard.
Is it weird that the part of this that bothers me the most is nondescript dive bar?
Irregularities abound. The truth remains buried. What are they hiding? Deep state deniers and wool-eyed cynics. Good luck trying to make sense of what went down in the small mountain town of Haven Springs last week. Behind closed doors of a non-decrepit dive bar, 8 town council members gathered to discuss municipal mining permit. And when the doors opened, one of them was admitting to murder, another criminal fraud, and yet no one else could explain in any rational way, how all this supposedly happened. Local taxidermist Reginald McAllister, known to others in town as Ducky, described a near hypnosis in the room, as a great man was made to stand naked before all, and exhumated truth begot its rightful place atop the throne. To longtime readers, the implications could not be clearer. This town council must belong to or be a servant of the globalist para-governmental military and industrial nexus that dictates international. Okay. Wow.
I know now that my inaction, in the face of injustice, was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness.
I'll never understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Don't give up. What else did you have to say,
Good thing I
Diane?
sold off all my Typhon stock.
I cut her off, so my bad about that.
Still looking out for me, huh, Pike?
Found this in Jed's house after everything. I thought you ought to have it, Pike. Thanks, Pike.
Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it.
Chin.
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John?
Dad. Bomber jacket. Dad. I wonder who he would have been if things had been different. June or John. Husband or widower. Dad or whatever he decided to be instead. What if Mom hadn't died? What if they'd never come to the States? What if Gabe and I hadn't come along? Would things be different? Or was there something about him, smothering him impossibly, bottomlessly sad, that was always going to lead him here or someplace like here? He didn't have somebody waiting for him at home. He was right. We had already been plucked up and sent away, isolated from him, each other, ourselves. He thought a lot about coming back someday, whether he was strong enough, whether he'd be doing more harm than good. I don't know. I knew it would have been nice to look him in the eyes as an adult and get to decide how I felt about him. It's hard to forgive a ghost.
John, guess you're a hell diver now.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me. Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline.
8 deaths covered up by typhoon mining, Haven Springs rocked by revelations that connect to the death of Mr. Chen. Miss Jacobs, location manager overseeing the expansion, is simply unimaginable. What the girl has been through, said Miss Leith. Miss Chen has declined repeated expansion efforts, halted. Residents left wondering, what about the effects of local businesses?
See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
Old and new talent shine at spring festivals. It has been a long time since I've witnessed a spring festival crowd dance together with abandon like that. Note Jesse McPherson, local novelist, a surprising newcomer and a 3-time veteran, joined together to create musical magic under the spring festival stars on Sunday. Bold, but not broken. Haven will survive. The image of Haven Springs as an idyllic refuge, an oasis of comfort and civility, blissfully removed from the tumult of outside world, was shattered on Sunday. In truth, that haven had never really existed, outside postcards and tourism board draws anyways. But while we have weathered troubles and fought demons in the past, we know that this typhoon mining scandal will leave a unique scar on the psyche of our small town. Not just for what took place, horrible enough as it may be, details are not available. As young and beloved our bartender was, a respected mining industry up and newcomer, the town's most revered patriarch, the center of it all. Jed Lucken suddenly sits in San Miguel County Prison. He's under 24-hour suicide watch for fear that he might harm himself. But the harm is done to this town was far worse than anything he could do to himself. We trusted him over the years. It's just beginning to become understood. Still, in the face of all this tremendous calamity, we say Haven will survive. We will emerge, if not stronger, at least a little bit wiser for having overcome it. We will do this not because it is easy, but because we have no choice. This is our home. Okay, so I'm going to change clothes.
Berlin does sound pretty good right about now.
I guess I'm going to go with Alex to Berlin. Not Alex,
I love
the
this
other
guitar, but if it starts asking me riddles again, I'm throwing it out the window.
Oh, okay, that's right. When we was in, damage mode.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
Your dad wasn't a bad person at all. He never put his hands on you. It was your brother that was causing all that chaos because he started to get into drugs and stuff and was stealing money from your father. Your father was getting over the death.
I want to go outside without seeing anyone. That's why God created rooftops. Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Alex, call me. You deserve justice. Attorney.
The LARP was 2 days ago? That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, I know. Let's lie down and contemplate. A lot has happened. We deserve to relax. That's a cute fish.
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days. trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or being betrayed and wanting to forgive, but not knowing if I can. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
Hope Ryan's okay. Alex, throw some lyrics on there. You can come up with something after everything you've been through. Come on now. She doesn't wanna. I don't wanna embarrass myself. So I was gonna throw something on there. See, the chord is sour. Well, I've never been one for a lyric writer. I'm more of a go with the flow. Alright. Well, I can't change my clothes, so the only thing to do is to go upstairs. I hope I made the right choice, huh? Uh-oh. Just what I need, company. Leave a girl be that got shot in the head, thrown down a mine with broken ribs,
Hey,
and
Steph.
found
Alex,
out my
wait.
father died.
Before
and,
you say anything, I have to get this out.
Okay.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you.
Now
And if you'd
listen.
rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Wow. I was
You ripped
actually
your bus ticket.
gonna
I can
go.
get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever you want.
Okay. Bestie. Apparently we're like in a relationship, but I would, you know, prefer friends, but...
You've, given me a lot to think about.
Well, good. That was the idea.
Man, unrequited love is always...
You know where to find me.
a stab to someone. For you, Steph, we can
Luck,
try.
Jen.
How about that?
Thanks, Steph.
I don't know. I think I would rather stay friends. It's my playthrough. I can do what I want. But somebody can't just bare their heart like that and you just be like, I feel the same way. Because I don't. If I said I did, I'd be lying. I don't like stuff like that. She's cool, yeah. But, you know, if she were a guy, maybe. But... it's just not for me. That's why I should have given flower to Ryan. I think who you gave the flower to determines who would defend you. I've been good to Ryan, and he's texting me and asking me to forgive
All right.
him.
Just tell me.
Tell you? Oh.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road, the excitement of the unknown. Of course, that was before all the shit went down.
Okay, anything new I should check out? Nope. No cussing, abolish devil.
Come on, you're the know-it-all. So tell me.
So this is the game that took them 8 years to make, 4 or 5
Actually,
years?
I do know what you should do. You should
I was
stay in Haven.
expecting a little more, to be honest. Really? Stay here?
You
Why?
really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you.
True.
Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Well, because Dad died here, you died here. It's kind of ominous. I
Then
kind of
again,
want to start
maybe
over.
leaving would be better.
Yeah.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off.
I don't like this future. It's boring.
And little by little,
It's not
time
about
does
having
its thing.
fun, though. It would be nice to stay close to Ethan and all that. And I could help his mother out more. And I could also look after the woman who was having the memory issues. I'd be able to help a lot more if I stayed. But what was it that Steph was saying? You've always done what
The apartment starts to feel less like a
everybody
museum
else want.
and more like a
What
home.
do you want?
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background. The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world? Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Solo.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Where am I supposed to go? I don't have any other home.
That is true. But you didn't have any home before coming here. And look what happened. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
Well, I'm leaving. Should I really let randomness solve this? I could do so much good if I stay here, but all the good I've done, I think I should stay.
I know what I want.
Metaphorically stay anyways, cause me and Steph about to hit the town. Is it selfish of me to stay when Steph wants to go? Well, the end. Now what? We stay in heaven. Well, Alex, it's been fun, but I'm ready to go. I feel a little overcharged for this game, but it was awesome. I feel like it could have been a little longer for $70. But it's 13 hours of gameplay. So I guess that's decent for a storytelling game. Life is strange. No copyright intended. She graduated, yeah. Bless you. Don't trust them. They probably gonna block this scene anyways because copyright. It don't look like they care though.
I would sit alone and think.
No copyright on the music.
Off all by myself. But you found me and you helped me see fluorescent flicker.
The credits, it usually always is. How many credits can it possibly be? Jeez.
By a thread within meaning. Memories.
Oh man. The circle. Alex. Wish I had left. Alex denounced Jet for his actions. Alex claimed she learned not to fear her emotions. Some members of the council stood with Alex. Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex took a moment to reflect in the Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Charlotte turned her back on Alex. Eleanor sided with Alex during the vote. Pike sided with Alex during the vote. Ducky sided with Alex during the vote. Ryan believed Jed during the vote. Ryan and Alex didn't get together. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. Huh. Okay guys, so it has been a good 13 hours. I started playing this game at 12:05 this morning, or this afternoon, and we have basically finished it. Now I have Steph's stories. Alright guys, bye bye, it's been fun.